Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FMB Women's Super League Highlight Show. We're back and we've upgraded a few things, as you can see. My name is Emmanuel Inkara, and I'm obviously joined by my two co-hosts, Lydiana and Brenda. Ladies, how are you doing?
I'm doing lovely. I'm super excited to be back once again. This was such a long break, but once again we're back and we're excited to talk all things women's football. I'm doing fantastic. It's great to be back after a long hiatus, and of course with the cup in our hands.
Yeah, the cup and the hiatus. We had an hiatus because the brave gladiators went to South Africa, came back with a cup. What are your overall thoughts on such a beautiful victory?
This is such a milestone. It's a great achievement for the players and the technical team. I think this is an exciting time for women in Namibia. This is something that is long overdue, and we are super proud of each and every one that could contribute to this victory.
Yeah.
Exactly, just to add on to what Lydiana said, I mean, bringing this cup home doesn't just mean that we are winners in general. How much effort it took for us to get to that level, in Women's Football League. And now all of a sudden, everybody's talking about ladies on the pitch, so it means a lot.
Yeah. Thank you to our window. Thank you to Hanavi. Thank you to Blow. Thank you to Memory. Thank you to Zanita Coleman, player of the tournament. Thank you to Kachavi, my player of the tournament. But overall, great work, and to Coach Lucky as well. Let's come back to the league. We had games over the weekend. Let's look at the results. The results on your screen right there. And we have some highlights, but some talking points we will just look at first. Mighty Angels losing 5-1 against FC Ongos. Absolutely destroyed in that one, unfortunately, for the promoted team. And then we do have Arrows Ladies versus Komasnampo. We have the highlights for that. Mighty Gunners beating Nas Babes 3-2 in a very edgy game for the champions, it must be said. Ventuk City, our very own Ventuk City, defeating V Power Angels 2-1, and African Stars still on winning ways on Saturday, 1-0 against Jalino Athletic Ladies. So before we look at the highlights of the Mighty Gunners versus Nast game and the Ventuk City versus V Power game, any results just standing out to you there in that comeback weekend?
I think the Nas versus Mighty Gunners game, we would expect Mighty Gunners coming from the national team. They have close to 6 players coming from the Kosafa team. So I was expecting to see a better performance from them. But Nas was able to hold their ground against them. Nas even scored the first goal against them. So they were training at some point. I think Nas did a really good job in trying to, shake the champions to give them a run for their money.
Yeah. And yourself, Brenda?
When it comes to, I'd say the game that for needs FC almost 5-1. That's big, But we can also say FC almost, they are also, content, players in the game. So I'll say we were expecting them to win at the end of the day, and they kept their guard very well.
Yeah. Now let's look at the highlights of the games that we did capture on the Saturday, round number 8. And those were the highlights for round 8. So, yes, the game Arrows versus Komas Nampo, Brenda, a 1-0 victory for the veteran team.
I mean, with IE scoring that one goal and then the first goal of the season, if I'm not
the
wrong,
first goal of the season.
quite exceptional. It's if we have to look at them defending their territory, you'd say yes, because as Liliana said in our previous episodes, it's not about how many goals you've scored, it's about how good are you defending your goal and your post. So I'd say kudos to them.
Yeah, good clean sheet there as well. Lydiana, for Windhoek City, yo span.
I think a very important 3 points were collected on that day because Windhoek City finally had players coming back from injury, like the likes of Wanda, the captain, and also our goalkeeper, Hilde, also came back from an injury. So I think the morale was boosted on that day. We ended 1-1 at halftime. But like I mentioned before, this team is a team that is able to play. This is a team that is able to connect passes, and we know where the goal is. So, and our goal that day was to collect 3 points, and that is what we did exactly on that day. And yeah, the 3 points, a very crucial 3 points were collected.
Yeah, indeed. An important 3 points for Windhoek City, indeed. And speaking of Komas Nampo, we did have words from the head coach of Komas Nampo, Miss Novata Polis. Here's what she had to say.
It was not an easy game, but we managed to score that one goal. It was basically on the strength of the team, whereby we have our very best defender that can score from the header. And I told her, each and every corner, you need to be there. You need to be at the far post so that you can run in and score those corners. But it happens, we score from the corner, and I'm happy. They mess up at times, but then they regroup again and focus on the game plan. And it was not easy. Arrows was coming full force. They wanted at least maybe to equalize, but I told the team to just calm down, relax, and put the ball down, start knocking, and that is where we came in the game. These 3 points means a lot to the team because as we speak, currently we were at the 6th position. We played 7 games and lost 4, win only 3. And this is the motivations of the players that we can do it.
And that was the head coach of Komas Nampo, Miss Polis. Yeah, those are the highlights and the results of round 8. Catch us after the break and we'll have round 9's results for you. Stay tuned.